Hello everybody, thank you for coming back for another tutorial. Today we are going to learn how to make this cute little 5-petaled Kanzashi flower. I posted this headband up in one of my bow making groups and I had several requests on how to make the flower. So we will be here to show you how to make them. All of my ribbons pre-cut, but you will need to have 5 pieces of 2.5-inch long 7/8 grosgrain. You can use smaller or larger. You'll just have to adjust the measurements accordingly. I just like to use 7/8 because it gives you a nice size flower. But you are going to need for this tutorial a ruler to measure your ribbon, scissors to cut it, lighter to heat seal the ends of the ribbon. You're going to need a needle and thread with a knot at the ends. The knot will be explained, I promise. Ribbon, if you don't have it already pre-cut, but like I said, mine is already pre-cut. So just make sure that you have 2.5-inch pieces of 7/8 inch grosgrain, and you're going to need 5 pieces. Once your ribbon's cut and heat sealed, take the first piece, hold it like this, and then you're going to take the ribbon and fold it so it kind of looks like that. Trying to do this around my camera, so pardon me if I make any mistakes. So once you have your ribbon looking like that, you're going to take this end that's sticking out and fold it down so it meets the bottom. If it's not quite right, you can unfold it and just keep playing with it until the ends meet. As you can see, they're not quite there yet for me. Even I make mistakes. Once you have it right, you can take a little clip and clip it to hold it in place while you sew. I found when I first started it was really easy to do this because I had a lot of trouble holding the petals together. But this is what they're supposed to look like. I know it's got a clip in it, so it's kind of hard to see. But this is what your petals are supposed to look like. And yes, they're supposed to be open here. Don't worry. Once you have your petal even the way you want it, take your needle and thread. And you are going to want to sew up the bottom of the petal. And it's really important that you get your stitches just like this so that it creases the way you want it once you cinch it. So your needle will go in, you'll see the needle here, and it'll go through again and it'll end up out here. When you've made that stitch, pull it through, and this is what your knot at the end is for, to hold your petals at the end so that they don't slip off when you're putting all of them on. Okay, I'm going to show you this one more time and then I'm going to stop the video long enough for me to finish these petals. So again, fold, bring the end over so it's folding to make this shape. Then fold that over. Again, make sure that the ends reasonably approximate with a lining up. Take your needle. And remember, the stitching is key so that it cinches just right when you pull this all together. And then pull it through. Again, this is what your knot at the end is for, because it's not going to slip off. Don't worry, you don't have to cinch right now. But this is why you want the stitches the way they are. So they have that perfect little indent in the middle right there. Okay, I'm going to pause this so I can finish the last 3 petals, and I'll come back and show you how to tie it off. Okay, once you have all of your petals done, it should look somewhat like this. Take the knotted end of the thread, pull it out a little bit. You're going to want enough to grab onto to knot it. I'm going to take it and just make a knot in it. And pull your thread. And as you pull, it'll excuse me, it'll cinch all of the petals. Like that. I pull the thread in front just to knot it because it's a little easier. I can see what I'm doing. I knot it off 3 times. It gives a nice strong knot because I don't want this coming apart. Most of these I saw on headbands for babies. So, knot it off a couple times. The thread I use is the Coats upholstery thread. It is super strong. I mean, you can yank on this sucker really good, and it doesn't break. So, once you've knotted it, take it, I pull the thread back, and then what I do is I sit there and I fuss with it, get it to line up just how I want it. There will be a small gap in the center. Don't worry, you can add a little gem or something and hide that small little gap. But once you're satisfied, make sure to pull your thread back. Take your scissors, which mine were all the way across over there, and cut off as close to the knot as you can without actually cutting the knot. Because if you cut the knot, it's pretty much going to unravel completely. So here you go. That is the flower. Again, as I say, the little gap in the middle you can hide with a little gem. But these are great. I mean, you can take 3 of them and do a super cute little headband that way. This one is a 5 flower headbands. I'll probably do a video later on how to do these headbands. You don't have to put them just on the elastic. I did a diamond weave headband, and I put 3 of them on there for my birthday, actually. So that's it. I mean, these are super quick, super easy, and super cute. If you like this video, please feel free to click the like button at the bottom. Questions or comments, again, down at the bottom in the box. If you haven't subscribed to my tutorial already, there should be a button somewhere around there, down, to click subscribe. I try to put out new videos as often as I can. If you have a tutorial request for a type of product, please leave in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.